Hello everyone, I'm Datta from Ixpoe. The topic which we are going to learn today is fruits. Fruit, the fleshy or drip ripened ovary of a flowering plant enclosing the seed or seeds, thus apricots, bananas, and grapes, as well as bean pods, corn grains, tomatoes, cucumbers, and in their shells, a corn and almonds are all technically fruit. Popularly, however, the term is restricted to the ripened ovaries that are sweet and either succulent or pulpy. How fruit is formed. Botanically, a fruit is a mature ovary and its associated parts. It usually contains seed which have developed from the enclosed ovule after fertilization. Although development without fertilization is called parthenocopy, is known, for example, in bananas. Fertilization induces various changes in a flower. The anthers and the stigma wither, the petals drop off, and the sepals may be shed or undergo modification. The ovary enlarges and the ovule develop into seeds, each containing an embryo plant. The principal purpose of the fruit is the protection and dissemination of seed. Use of fruits. Fruits are important source of dietary fibers, vitamins, especially vitamin C, and antioxidants. Although fresh fruits are subject to spoilage, their shelf life can be extended by refrigeration or by the removal of oxygen from their storage and packaging. Containers. Fruit can be processed into juices, jams, and jellies and preserved by dehydration, canning, fermentation, and pickling. Waxes, such as those from bayberries, wax myrtles, and vegetable ivory, from the hard fruits of a South American palm species, are important fruit derived products. Various drugs come from fruits, such as morphine from the fruit of the opium poppy. Types of fruits. The concept of fruit is based on such an odd mixture of practical and theoretical consideration that it accommodates cases in which one flower gives rise to several fruits, as well as cases in which several flowers cooperate in producing one fruit. Pea and bean plants exemplify the simplest situation, show in each flower a single pistil, traditionally thought of as megasporophyll or carpel. The carpel is believed to be the evolutionary product of an originally leaf-like organ bearing ovule along its margin. This organ was somehow folded along with the median line, with a meeting and coalescing of the margin of each half, the result being a miniature closed but hollow pod with one row of ovule along the structure. In many members of the rose and buttercup families, each flower contains a number of similar single coupled pistils, separate and distinct, which together represent what is known as apocarpus gynoecium. In other cases, two to several carpels, still thought of a megasporophyll, although perhaps not always justifiable, are assumed to have fused to produce a single compound gynoecium pistil whose basal part or the ovary may be uniloculate with one cavity or pluriloculate with several compartments depending on the method of carpal fusion. Most fruits develop from a single pistil. A fruit resulting from the apocarpus gynoecium of a single flower may be referred to as an aggregate fruit. A multiple fruit represents the gynoecia of several flowers when traditional flower parts such as the stem, axis or floral tube are retained or particular participate in fruit formation as in the apple or strawberry. An accessory fruit results. Certain plants, mostly cultivated varieties, spontaneously produce fruits in the absence of pollination and fertilization. Such natural parthenocarpy leads to seedless fruits such as bananas, oranges, grapes, and cucumbers. Since 1934, seedless fruit of tomatoes, cucumber, pepper, holly, and other have been obtained for commercial use by absterning plant growth substances such as indoletic acid, idobutyric acid, naphthalene acetic acid, and beta naphthoxyacetic acid to the ovaries of the flower to induce parthenocarpy. Classification systems of mature fruits take into account the number of carpels constituting the original ovary, dissonance various versus indissonance, and dryness versus fleshiness. The property of the ripened ovary wall or pericarp, which may develop entirely or in part into fleshy, fibrous, or stony tissue, are important. Often, three distinct pericarp layers can be identified: the outer exocarp, the middle mesocarp, and the inner endocarp, all purely morphological system, that is, classification scheme based on structural features, are artificial. They ignore the fact that fruits can be understood only functionally and dynamically. Categories of fruit. There are two broad categories of fruit: fleshy fruits, in which the pericarp and accessory parts develop into succulent tissue, as in eggplants, oranges, and strawberries, and dry fruits, in which the entire pericarp becomes dry at maturity. Fleshy fruits include the berries such as tomatoes, blueberries, and cherries, in which the entire pericarp and the accessory parts are succulent tissues. Aggregate fruits such as blackberries, strawberries, which form a single flower with many pistils, each of which develops into a fruitlets. And the third is multiple fruit, such as pineapple, mulberries, which develop from the mature ovary of an entire inflorescence. Dry fruit include the legumes, cereals, cereal grains, capsulated fruits, and nuts. So these are the example of some fruits which can you can see, like cherries, blueberries, tomatoes, strawberry, blackberry, pineapple, etc. Dispersal. Fruits play an important role in the seed dispersal of many plant species. In dehiscence fruits such as poppy capsules, the seed are usually dispersed directly from the fruits, which may remain on the plant. In fleshy or indehiscent fruit, the seeds and the fruit are commonly moved away from the parent plant together. In many plants, such as grass and lettuce, the outer integument or ovary wall are completely fused, so seeds and fruit form one entity. Such seeds and fruit can logically be described together as dispersal unit or diaspores. These are the some method in by which a seed travels: by wind, by animal, by water, by bursting, and by humans. Thank you so much. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And you can go and view the previously uploaded videos of the same genre. Thank you so much.